Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here on a late night because I owe y'all a review of 90 Day Fiance, the UK, Season 1, Episode 6. Just don't embarrass me. Please just don't embarrass me. Y'all, let's get into this mess, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop.
auntie that everybody needs.
You can make this up.
Now, you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lives, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, welcome back, everybody, and this is Auntie. I was rocking to my own music, sweet old Auntie. And I am here, y'all, to do this review. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. To all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining this family, for hitting that subscribe button. We are the best kept secret on YouTube. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't gonna be like that for long, honey. So go ahead on and hit that button so that you can say you was a OG subscriber. Okay. And to all my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. If I had to rate this episode of 90 Day Fiance, the UK, Season 1, Episode 6, just please don't embarrass me, I will rate this episode a D. Let me know down in the comments section what you will rate this episode of 90 Day Fiance UK. So I'm gonna bring up the pictures of these mofos, right? So you all can get familiar with them. This week we had an opportunity to meet one of the couples. Remember, I was talking about how they bringing these people late. I cannot stand that. But we had an opportunity to meet Callum and Marcus. The two of them met on a dating app. Caleb had been seeing other people, and so is Marcus, and basically the two of them are hooking up. Marcus is flying in to visit with him, and Caleb and his friends are wondering whether or not he is just there to, he is dating him just to get the visa to come over there. Isn't that everybody's story? But one thing about it is that I like it. Now, he indicated that Marcus was supposed to be proposing to him, or supposed to be proposing. And this old lady, can't remember if it was his mama or who she was really concerned about it and was saying that she thinks that the two of them are moving too fast. Now, Caleb is sitting up there and he's indicating, all throughout the show that, he has these apprehensions about what his real purpose is. But as soon as she says something to him about, y'all, my nails look terrible. As soon as she says something to him about he was moving too fast and he didn't need to take the proposal, his whole his whole personality and everything changed, because this is really what he wants, right? He was started making excuses for him and blocka and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm just not knowing whether or not I'm going to feel this couple. I really have an issue with them bringing couples on late in the season, after we have already become invested in other people's relationships and invested into the other cast members. So when they bring these people on late like this, I really, 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 really do have an issue with it. Okay. One of the people, so I think that we saw them. We had an opportunity to spend some time with Richard and Kathleen, and I really do think that really in the history, well, I don't know. I think that this guy is just a horrible person. The way that he talked about Kathleen, um, it was just disgusting. And it's no other way of getting around it. So, he's in the Philippines to see her. And he's already cheated on her. He put some money in her bank account, and that caused her to reach back out to him. This was a ploy for him to get back with Kathleen, right? So she allows him back into her life. And he has been making comments while in the UK about how this woman is going to serve him. He gets there and he's staying at the family home. The family home was not in the best neighborhood in the Philippines. I probably would have changed my mind, called the Uber, and went to a hotel. But he endured it and went to her house. And she said that she was concerned about him because he was dragging his luggage and she didn't know whether or not he was going to be able to make it. So they go, to the house and everything. And the parents are real hot. Like it looks like it's just hot. I mean, the father's just about naked. And it's obvious that her mother is sick. And Richard comes in with this pompous, arrogant, narcissistic, misogynistic attitude about everything. He decides that he's going to get a bed because he's a big, tall guy. He's fat as fuck. And so, he needs to be as comfortable as possible. And so, he has these people come in and bring in a new mattress. And he hasn't, didn't give him an opportunity to really measure the place. So he brought two mattresses, two beds, and they're too big for the space. But she had already told him that. But in my opinion, he doesn't see her as a human being. He just sees her as Molly the maid service. And it is just the way that he talks about them, the way that he looks down at them. He's saying that he wants the father to respect him and to like him, but he's not putting forth any effort, in my opinion, to make that happen because he's so arrogant and narcissistic. I'm really bothered by this guy. I'm really bothered by this guy because her girlfriend said something, and we'll talk about it, that really affected me. And it was the way that I had been feeling about him anyway. So they decide to take the beds and make the beds bunk beds, but he's worrying about how he's going to, have sex with her. That's the only thing that's on his mind, is for somebody to worship him. So he gives the mother and the father a cross. And I hate when somebody gives you a gift. It shows your narcissism. It shows your need to want to be worshipped. It shows it just shows so much about you that when you give someone a gift, instead of giving them the gift and allowing them to open it, you open it for them and present it to them. Like somebody's supposed to bow down to his ass. Oh, now the mother and the father were appreciative for what he did. But I'm going to tell you, if somebody ever give you a gift and they open it for you and then present it, it ain't a gift, honey. It really isn't not a gift. It's a bribe, in my opinion. I need you to be grateful. I need you to worship me. Yes, CBA Cardi, manipulative. It is just, then he gives her a gift. And it's those pants that make your butt look big. The pants were shorts. And he wanted her to go show it on. Put it on and show her parents. She said, why don't we do this in private? He insisted. Because, see, he's the master. And so you do as I say do. You do as you're being told to do. What a horrible person to do that and not have any respect for her family, her culture, or anything. Nothing. She goes into the room and she comes back and she is humiliated. She's embarrassed in front of her family. And then he says, oh, I think I did that. You know, he's going to tell her twirl around and all this kind of stuff to disrespect that girl in front of her father. You can't get any lower than that. You cannot get any lower than Richard. Whew. Y'all, when I watch him on television, I'm not lying. I get physically bothered by him. He goes out and he meets with her girlfriend. He tells her girlfriend that she is going to be there to just serve him. And she's like, yeah, I like doing stuff like that. But you could tell that it ain't really here. She's looking for an opportunity. And she's trying to love this man, but he's so unlovable. He said that she was his wife. He said a wife is washing. Wife means the W is for washing. The I is for ironing. The F is for effing. And the E is for etc. You can't make up this stuff off the top of your head. This is who you are inside. And you may try to make it seem like you're joking, but this is the horrible human being that you are. He started this season off with saying that British women are hard to please or hard to get along with or hard to date. And so you go to a third world country. Well, not third world, but you go to another country and you get someone that you can walk over, in my opinion. You get someone that you can treat like, because you know that they're looking for a better life than the life they're currently living. You will never, Richard, in my opinion, find anyone to ever love you for who you are. They will always love the trash they get out of you. And that's my opinion. You're trash. The girlfriend says she's not going over there to be a slave. He said, oh no, she can say no. She said, well, what about when she comes home from in the evening and she's tired and she doesn't have the strength nor the energy to do it? He said she can put it off until the next day. I'll allow her to do that. Or what? He doesn't love her. That's not love. Love doesn't make you treat someone else like trash in order to make yourself feel superior. He absolutely is treating her, in my opinion, like a slave. And you have to wonder, who broke him to this magnitude that he would treat another human being this way? He a fucked up individual. And I usually don't let stuff bother me like this, but I'm telling you, I physically feel ill when I see him. Yes, I do. So let me get his fuck ass off my screen. The next person that I want to talk about is Emma and Hoisin. This is another one. She's so excited about being with this guy that she can't see the forest from the trees. This week, she decides to have a bachelorette party with her friends, and she's having a great time. But before, but before the bachelorette party, she goes and she tries on a wedding dress with her daughter and some friends and stuff like that. And she has a wonder. Y'all see how my body got defensive? How many times have you all seen me on air, on screen, with my arms folded? My body has automatically went into a defensive mode because this is how I feel when I talk about Richard. I'm ready to defend and to block. And I can't shake it because when I see him, I just get sick. I'm sorry, y'all. I know that's out of that's just out of my normal reaction, but it's a gut punch. It's a real big gut punch for me. This lady is in love with this man. She's giving her friends mixed signals because she's telling them that she's never made love to him, but yet and still she feels like she's going to make love to him. No, you're not. She is about to get married in a couple of days. And this man don't care nothing about her. At the end of the day, y'all, she's excited about getting married. Her friends are trying to be excited for her. And the next thing you know, she says that this man had an argument with her and told her how fat, how ugly, and how stank her ass is. He doesn't love her and doesn't want to marry her. And she said she gonna give him a couple of cool down days. Bitch, I don't care if I'm leaning up against barefooted bitch an iceberg. He would never, ever talk to me again. And I mean, bitch, barefooted, leaning for support, a iceberg. She has zero self-esteem. She said at the beginning, and she said on this episode, she said, I did not think that he would be even attracted to me because he's beautiful and I'm not. Bitch, regardless of how you look on the outside, and you're not that great looking. I mean, it just, bitch, it just is what it is. She ain't. But beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And when this mofo told you was ugly, that's what he meant. He talked about her teeth and everything. He told her she was stinking. And she got a grill. And she believes that he said this because they got in an argument. No, he said that because the word says, out of the abundance of the heart, his mouth speaks. So when he called you ugly and told you to fix yourself, absolutely. My blood pressure almost could not. That's how disgusting Richard is. And Hoisin. But she says, I'm supposed to be flying out there to get married to him. If he don't call me, the marriage is off. The marriage may be on in your mind, sis, but ain't no need of you marrying this man. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. You think that the U.S. people are going through some... You ain't seen anything till you watch this on Discovery Plus. These people, first of all, when she's speaking, I can't understand her hardly, right? So I think the next couple of episodes, I'm going to put closed caption on so I can understand what the fuck she's saying, because I don't understand what she's saying. Her girlfriend's got, pinatas, sexual pinatas and stuff like that. It just wasn't cute. There is no, like this really literally, with 90 Day Fiance, we all have been watching it long enough to be able to say who's there for what and who's not. And, we kind of can pick them out. On this particular, on the UK, they jump out, bitch. They jump out with their hands up and say, I'm only going to the UK for the freedom that it's going to afford me. I'm only going to the UK. This is my opinion. I'm only going to the UK, dating this person so I can get to the UK. They jump out. He's a jumper, in my opinion. Because no matter what argument that you, me and my boo may get into, the last thing I expect for you to do is to call me ugly and stanky, and I don't want to marry you, and I don't love you. I never loved you. The fuck? And for that reason, to look at the way that these men are handling these women, this episode got a D. A whole ass D. I just feel so nasty. I feel like I just need to wash and scrub this off me. Just scrub this daggone show off me. Disgusting. But we'll be back around for next week's review. This is the end of this, y'all. I'm finished. I'm done. I am done. Hopefully it will get better and it will lighten up. But Auntie, your auntie was feeling some kind of way. Thank you all so much for being here and watching this. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about this, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, UK ain't nothing like 90 Day Fiance US. Nothing.